Chapter 1: The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. In Chapter 1 of The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson, the author delves into the concept that we all have a finite amount of fucks to give in life, and it's crucial to be discerning about where we allocate them. Manson argues that it's imprudent to care about every little thing that happens around us because it drains our emotional resources. He stresses the significance of identifying and aligning with our core values as a means to guide our choices and actions. By doing so, we can lead a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Chapter 2: Happiness is a Problem. In Chapter 2, Mark Manson explores the paradox of chasing happiness as a direct goal. He contends that the relentless pursuit of happiness often leads to dissatisfaction and disappointment. Manson suggests that true happiness arises when we confront and tackle life's inevitable problems and challenges. He argues that it's the process of solving these problems that brings a sense of fulfillment and contentment. Essentially, happiness becomes a byproduct of living a life in accordance with our values and dealing with the difficulties that come our way. This chapter encourages readers to shift their perspective on happiness, viewing it as a result of personal growth and problem-solving rather than a goal in and of itself. Chapter 3: The Value of Suffering. In this chapter, Manson delves into the notion that suffering and adversity play a crucial role in personal development. He argues that by embracing life's challenges, individuals can cultivate resilience, self-awareness, and a deeper understanding of themselves. Manson illustrates how facing difficulties head-on can lead to personal growth, as it forces individuals to confront their weaknesses, reevaluate their priorities, and develop coping mechanisms. He emphasizes that the pursuit of comfort and avoidance of suffering can lead to a shallow existence, whereas confronting suffering can be transformative, fostering a sense of purpose and meaning in one's life. Chapter 4: The Value of Hopelessness. Manson's exploration of hopelessness centers around the idea that accepting the inherent limitations of human existence, including mortality, can liberate individuals from the relentless pursuit of unattainable goals. In this chapter, he argues that society's obsession with constant improvement and eternal success can be exhausting and counterproductive. Manson encourages readers to embrace the inevitability of death as a powerful motivator to focus on what truly matters in life. By letting go of the need for constant achievement and understanding the fleeting nature of existence, individuals can experience a sense of liberation. Manson suggests that in embracing hopelessness, people can find peace and clarity, allowing them to live more authentically and meaningfully. These chapters collectively highlight Manson's perspective that confronting suffering and embracing hopelessness are essential components of a fulfilling and meaningful life, as they enable personal growth, self-discovery, and a deeper appreciation of life's inherent value. Chapter 5: The Importance of Saying No. In this chapter, Manson delves into the significance of the word no and its impact on our lives. He underscores the idea that saying no is a crucial skill when it comes to safeguarding our values and goals. Manson argues that in a world filled with distractions and obligations, our ability to say no to things that do not align with our core values allows us to maintain focus and prioritize what truly matters. He emphasizes that saying no doesn't make us negative or uncooperative. Instead, it empowers us to make deliberate choices that lead to a more purposeful and fulfilling life. By examining various scenarios and providing practical advice, Manson helps readers understand how the judicious use of this two-letter word can be a transformative force in shaping their lives. Chapter 6: The Importance of Emotions. In this chapter, Manson explores the often overlooked value of negative emotions in our lives. He contends that while positive emotions are desirable, negative emotions also serve a crucial purpose by acting as feedback mechanisms. Manson argues that negative emotions like anger, sadness, and fear are not inherently harmful but are signals that something in our lives requires attention or change. By paying attention to these emotions and understanding their underlying causes, we can gain valuable insights into ourselves and our circumstances. Manson suggests that rather than suppressing or avoiding negative emotions, we should embrace them as a source of growth and self-awareness. Through real-life examples and psychological insights, he guides readers on how to harness the power of their emotions to lead more authentic and emotionally intelligent lives. Chapter 6: The Importance of Emotions. In this chapter, Manson explores the often overlooked value of negative emotions in our lives. He contends that while positive emotions are desirable, negative emotions also serve a crucial purpose by acting as feedback mechanisms. Manson argues that negative emotions like anger, sadness, and fear are not inherently harmful but are signals that something in our lives requires attention or change. By paying attention to these emotions and understanding their underlying causes, we can gain valuable insights into ourselves and our circumstances. Manson suggests that rather than suppressing or avoiding negative emotions, we should embrace them as a source of growth and self-awareness. Through real-life examples and psychological insights, he guides readers on how to harness the power of their emotions to lead more authentic and emotionally intelligent lives. Chapter 7: The Four Subtle Values. In Chapter 7 of Mark Manson's book, Manson introduces the four subtle values as essential components for achieving a fulfilling life. These values are responsibility, honesty, uncertainty, and meaningfulness. Let's delve deeper into each of them. Responsibility. Manson emphasizes the importance of taking responsibility for one's own life and choices. He argues that true personal growth and fulfillment come when individuals acknowledge their role in shaping their circumstances and actively work towards positive changes. By embracing responsibility, one can break free from a victim mentality and regain control over their life. Honesty, according to Manson, goes beyond simply telling the truth. It also involves being honest with oneself about one's values, desires, and shortcomings. This self-awareness enables individuals to make more authentic choices that align with their true selves, leading to a more meaningful and satisfying life. Uncertainty. Manson acknowledges that life is inherently uncertain, and he encourages readers to embrace this fact rather than trying to eliminate it. He argues that by accepting uncertainty, we can become more resilient and adaptable in the face of life's challenges. Instead of seeking absolute certainty, he suggests focusing on values and principles that guide us through uncertain times. Meaningfulness. Manson explores the concept of meaningfulness as a key driver of happiness. He suggests that pursuing a life with purpose and meaning can provide a deeper sense of fulfillment than pursuing pleasure or comfort alone. This involves identifying one's values and dedicating oneself to activities and relationships that align with those values. Chapter 8: The Importance of Action. In Chapter 8, Manson underscores the significance of taking action, even when faced with uncertainty and discomfort. He argues that personal growth and happiness often require stepping outside one's comfort zone and embracing the challenges of life. Here's a closer look at the key points. Action and growth. Manson asserts that growth and personal development are a result of taking action. He highlights that waiting for the right moment or perfect conditions often leads to stagnation. By taking proactive steps towards one's goals and values, individuals can experience progress and a sense of achievement. Facing uncertainty. Manson acknowledges that taking action can be daunting, especially when uncertainty is involved. However, he contends that waiting for certainty can be paralyzing and counterproductive. Instead, he encourages readers to embrace uncertainty as a natural part of life's journey and to take calculated risks when necessary. Overcoming fear. Fear of failure or discomfort can be a significant barrier to taking action. Manson advises readers to confront their fears and not let them dictate their choices. By pushing through fear and taking action despite it, individuals can build resilience and confidence. The path to happiness. Manson ultimately argues that the path to happiness is not about avoiding discomfort, but rather about embracing it as a necessary part of growth. By taking action in alignment with one's values and goals, individuals can create a more meaningful and fulfilling life. These chapters provide valuable insights into Manson's philosophy on personal development and happiness, emphasizing the importance of self-awareness, responsibility, and taking action in the pursuit of a meaningful life. Chapter 9: The Importance of Failure. In this pivotal chapter, the author delves into the profound significance of failure in the journey toward success and personal growth. The central theme revolves around the idea that failure is not to be feared or avoided, but rather embraced as a crucial element of the path to achievement. The author presents compelling arguments and anecdotes to highlight how failure can serve as a catalyst for learning, resilience, and self-improvement. Throughout Chapter 9, readers are encouraged to shift their perspective on failure from one of disappointment and shame to one of opportunity and wisdom. The author emphasizes that some of the most notable figures in history have encountered numerous failures before reaching their zenith, thereby dismantling the myth of instant success. Through thought-provoking stories and practical advice, the chapter aims to empower individuals to confront their fears of failure, take risks, and persevere in the face of setbacks. Chapter 10: The Grand Delusion of Success. In this thought-provoking chapter, Manson challenges society's conventional definitions of success and advocates for a more personalized and meaningful approach to achieving fulfillment. He contends that the prevailing societal constructs of success, often characterized by wealth, fame, and material possessions, can lead to a sense of emptiness and disillusionment when pursued without consideration for one's true values and desires. Chapter 10 serves as a call to action for readers to reevaluate their own definitions of success and to break free from the grand delusion that society often imposes. Manson encourages individuals to define success based on their unique goals, passions, and principles, rather than conforming to external expectations. The chapter offers practical guidance on how to identify one's core values, set authentic goals, and live a life that aligns with one's inner compass. Overall, both Chapter 9 and Chapter 10 contribute to the central theme of Manson's work, urging readers to embrace failure as a stepping stone to success and to redefine success on their own terms, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and authentic life. Chapter 11: The Real Value of Education. In this chapter, the book delves into the limitations of formal education and emphasizes the enduring significance of continuous self-improvement. It suggests that while traditional education can provide a valuable foundation, it often falls short in preparing individuals for the complexities of real life. The chapter advocates for a lifelong commitment to learning, encouraging readers to view education as an ongoing process rather than a finite destination. It underscores the importance of gaining practical skills, acquiring diverse knowledge, and developing critical thinking abilities beyond the classroom. By doing so, individuals can adapt, grow, and thrive in an ever-changing world. Chapter 12: The Subtle Art of Not Giving a**ck in summary. In the concluding chapter, Manson encapsulates the central themes of his book, encouraging readers to embrace the subtle art of not caring about things that don't genuinely matter in their lives. He underscores the importance of identifying and prioritizing what truly holds value and significance to each individual. Manson suggests that by focusing our limited time and energy on meaningful pursuits and not being overly concerned with trivial matters or external validation, we can lead more fulfilling and authentic lives. This chapter serves as a practical guide for readers to apply the principles of self-awareness, intentional choice, and personal responsibility in navigating life's challenges and finding contentment amidst chaos. Please note that these summaries provide a high-level overview of the chapters. Reading the book itself will provide a more nuanced and comprehensive understanding of the concepts and their context within the author's narrative.